Hello everyone, my name is Sagas Nabi. I am a third year student of GPTC Kalmasheri. Today I would like to discuss about the topic solar water heating. Introduction. Solar water heating is a well-established, highly effective and pollution-free process for heating water that can be used throughout the country for various applications. It also minimizes the consumption of fossil fuels for heating water, reduces the emission of unwanted gases. Why solar energy is better than fossil fuels? Fossil fuels is equal to pollution. That is a fact we are all aware of. Unlike solar powered energy, fossil fuels are non renewable resources. Not only do they take years to form, but the rate of use is far greater than the rate of formation. In addition to being non renewable, fossil fuels also produce around 21.3 billion tons of CO2 each year. The process of solar water heating. The process of solar water heating is carried out in the solar water heaters. There are mainly two processes for water heating through solar energy. There are passive water heating and active water heating. Passive water heating. Passive water heating system involves no moving parts. Passive solar water heaters work on the principle of convection, in which hot water rises and cold water sinks within the tank in the continual process as long as there is a sunlight available. The process is also called thermosiphian solar water heating. Working of passive water heating. Let's discuss the working of passive water heating through schematic diagram of passive water heating. We can see that the cold water enters the tanks and flows downwards due to the height difference. The solar collector then heats the cold water, and due to the low density of hot water, the hot water moves upward towards the tank, and from there hot water is taken for other uses. Active water heating. In active water heating system, the water is circulated forcibly through the external source. The water is circulated through pump in the solar collector and then stored in the hot water storage. Working of active water heating. Let's discuss the working of active water heating through the schematic diagram of active water heating. Here we can see the thermostat control and a circulating pump other than the passive water heating. Here the thermostat controls the working of circulating pump. Whenever sun rays touches the collector panel, the thermostat control senses it and turn on the circulating pump using a thermostat. And when the sun rays is gone, the thermostat control automatically turn off the circulating pump. And due to the low density of hot water, it stays on the upper side of tank, and from there hot water is taken for other uses. Solar collector. A solar collector is a device used to capture or concentrate sun thermal energy and transfers this heat energy to the water or other fluid, which can be used for various purposes as follows: industrial purposes, domestic purposes, and residential purposes. Types of solar collectors. There are mainly two types of solar collector, classified on the basis of nature of materials and their geometric shapes. They are non-concentrating collectors and concentrating collectors. Non-concentrating collectors. The stationary or non-concentrating collectors are permanently fixed in position and do not track the sun. They are used to achieve low to medium temperatures and can be further subdivided into two types: flat plate collectors and evacuated tube collectors. Flat plate collector. A flat plate collector easily attain temperatures of 60 to 100 degrees Celsius. Highly transparent polymer films insulations can be used to attain temperature up to 125 degrees Celsius. Double glazed flat plate collectors filled with inert gas also increases its efficiency. Components of flat plate collector. Absorber plate, made of any material which will rapidly absorb heat from sun's rays and quickly transfer that heat to the tubes or fins, attached in some manner which produces a good thermal bond. Tubes or fin, for conducting or directing the heat transfer fluid from the inlet header or duct to the outlet. Glazing. This may be one or more sheets of glass or a diathermanous radiation transmitting plastic film or sheet. Thermal insulation. This minimizes the downward heat losses from the plate. Cover strip, to hold the other components in position and make it all watertight. Container or casing. This surrounds the foregoing components and keep them free from dust and moisture, etc. Working of flat plate collector. In flat plate collectors, sunlight passes through the glazing and strikes the absorber plate, which heats up, changing solar energy into heat energy. Thus, the heat is transferred to the fluid passing through the pipes attached to the absorber plate by means of convective heat transfer. Evacuated tube collector. ETC use rows of glass tube, each of which contains a heat pipe collector with a heat transfer fluid surrounded by a vacuum which greatly reduces heat losses. It provides temperatures up to 130 degrees Celsius, most suitable for use in cold climates. Parts of evacuated tube collector. Evacuated tube absorbs solar energy and converts it to a usable heat. A vacuum between the two glass layers insulates the heat loss. The heat transfer fin helps to transfer heat to the heat pipe. Heat pipe. Copper vacuum pipe that transfers the heat from within the ET up to the manifold. Manifold. The insulated box containing the copper header pipe. The header is a pair of contoured copper pipes. Mounting frame. Working of evacuated tube collector. The vacuum tube is the main component of evacuated tube collector, which absorbs the solar energy. The vacuum tube is an assembly of two concentrating borosilicate glass tubes. Air between the gap of two glass tubes is evacuated. It results in the high level of vacuum, which acts as the best insulation to minimize the heat loss from the inner tube. The black coating on the inner tube absorbs the solar energy and transfers it to the water. The water on the upper side of the vacuum tube becomes hot and thus lighter, so it starts moving upward in the tank. At the same time, cold water, which is heavy, comes downward from the tank and is stored at the bottom. The phenomenon is called as the natural thermohaline circulation. Picture on the right side of the slide shows the working of vacuum tube. Concentrating collectors. Concentrating collector use mirror surfaces to concentrate the sun's energy on an absorber called a receiver. Concentrators perform best when pointed directly at the sun. This system uses the tracking mechanisms to move the collectors during the day to keep them focused on the sun. Single axis trackers move east to west. Dual axis trackers move east and west and north and south. They can achieve temperatures up to 400 degrees Celsius. Concentrating collectors can be further divided into three types: parabolic dish collectors, linear parabolic through collectors, linear Fuchner collectors. Benefits of solar water heating: can save over 50% on our energy bill for domestic hot water. The fuel cost is zero. Avoid release of air pollutants. 100% eco-friendly, extremely safe and clean. Hope you are satisfied by this presentation. Thank you for your valuable time. Have a good day.